Yes, there's some crazy strumming on some piano along with me going over the top because I'm doing a bunch of flip and kick and flip and kick you in your jaw. And then the bottom part would fall. Like that was pretty awesome what you just saw. So let's go tell all of the children in the town. But we have to get the parents' permission first on this little permission note so they could sign it at the bomb. Shit, I wanna be the sign at the end of the street so you would know where to stop. My diagonal will start to spin some more. Yes, a spinstress running out of yarn. This wouldn't work at all. This wouldn't go over. This wouldn't be a tidal wave coming to your port. This couldn't be the soy sauce. There wasn't enough. There was too many of these little rice particles on my plate piled up. Gomer pile on this some more. Then I'm gonna pound you in your face till your own family couldn't recognize you at all. You'll be up in the hospital bed just waiting for them to put on another tape of whatever I said. Yes. The template for my flow is changing all of the time. I'm like an octopus and that arrive. I wanna talk to that redhead bitch one more time. And then we could say this nice. The chandelier will start to spin. It's just a particle of my mind. It was so bright. We need a dimmer switch for it so we can turn it down just a smidge. Have better feng shui in this bitch as we sit, as we dine. As we dine tonight on the intellect of someone's mind. Yes, I just want to go to outer limits one time. Can we switch the dial on that? Make it black and white? The picnic bench would bear a butt sin upon that bitch. So let's entice a couple people to come and sit. Yes, make yourselves comfortable from your walking because nothing else is comfortable about this spot. They forgot to put the cushioning upon that bitch before they brought it out. Bring my flows from the shop. I bring my little toolbox. It's heavy as hell. It weighs like 300 pounds and that's empty. That's just a shell that you get from Sears or someplace else. Get it at your little craft store. Play this piano. Is it picking up the beat at all? I can't even fucking tell. We'll have to go and play it back like I thought I said an alien. Or at least a ship. Because the alien never comes out very much. They like to just sit inside the RV type machine that they got. Yes. Hansel and Gretel this flow some more because I left some breadcrumbs lying around. My Wonder Bread was gone, I kept the bag in case I needed it. So now I'm just gonna bust a piece off and feed it to the duck. And the duck floats so well. It's not like a rock, it's not like made out of lead or something. Maybe some type of jewelry from a shop, an artisan one. Yes, you just came to see the artist, dog. All the paintings on the wall. It pains me so that this flow will have to stop at like 15 or so, a little bit before, cause I wanna make sure that the whole thing can record. Spin this record some more, is some more my vinyl thought that I'm giving to y'all. This was a present, but you're gonna pay in the end, dog, when you listen to this shit. Yes, the finest of one of my collections. Wreck-It Ralph with some more of this artificial stuff that I'm just gonna inseminate y'all with like you were cows about to moo. I just got some of that far side stuff. I'm just so far out in my mind, dog. This is the catacombs of human thought like in France or something, but this is the Northwest where we was. Did they kick the field goal yet? They missed that bitch. Why don't you press rewind on your DVR system set that you had set up right next to your TV one? Yes, the red button would have gone off. this would have been a sign for you to know, like that show with some aliens involved. Was you Mel Gibson right now? Could I check the receipt so I could actually know? Yes. What came out of your register? Something with me, I bet. And then I just go back to talk about my crazy shit. When did I convince myself? I'm not convinced quite yet. Yes, I just an Octavarius, or one of this shit that will start to spin. Yes, I just decapitated someone like a melon head. I just come for your produce alone, then I'm gone. I'm just like a ghost, I float in the wall, back to my grave where you think I belong. But the cemetery wasn't that inviting this part of the night, so now I'm just gonna hotwire my mind and make it do something else this time. Yes, your field goal was far right. You shanked that bitch like this was golf and you used the wrong club. You should have opted for a different one. If you were told to use that, you should kick that guy off of the tour because he didn't do it right. Yes, you know the guy who lugs around your shit and you barely pay him at all. You just give him the change in your pockets, like after you go to Burger King and whatnot. You get him something off of the value menu even though he's pulling a lot more weight than yourself. Yes, so just give him a wave like you're on a yacht. You're on some type of cruise ship where Disney's involved. You got the big ears on your dome. You can hear everything that I'm talking about. Yes, I'll push you off of the boat. I hope you drown. I hope you get ate by a shark when there was still some oxygen, the good top in your lungs. Yes, just punching in a bunch of digits on this shit before I go and print it. I take it to Kinko's to have a bunch of copies of this shit. A flustered ant climbing around on a bunch of branches. The cherry blossoms for me because I start to speak something awesome once again. Yes, have my enemy in full retreat, and I'm going back to where they dwell their town, and I'm burning it down or make it explode with the bomb with the lick that was lit on the top. Yes, I'm John Wick right now. I'm just gonna scare y'all for a second, then I'm gonna relinquish this mask so you can see who I is. Yes, make a little memo to this. Put some ink on the top and then stick it somewhere where you can see it a lot. Yes, TWA. Remember the name, cause you'll say it again. This will be the last lips on your deathbed, bitch, that would just squeeze from out of them like the toothpaste did. Too much fluoride, I think. Yes. Go and hunt for some more of these seashells that I usually find on the beach. As the water will crest, it will crash, and then there will just be me. Yes, something strong like a turtle shell, because I'm what's left after when all the meat was gone. The vultures got to eat. They smell something rancid in their beaks. I'm about to just squeak like a shell. Or maybe a sponge. Maybe my animal has changed around. Maybe I'm just a starfish because I feel like a star right now. Yes. All of the mollusks added together, the sea urchin that's spiky as hell. Just get some of your blood to make it all fall out. Yes, just like I just struck the first domino. Some more of this enticing Eisenhower type rhyme. Yes, I'm just gonna be inviting y'all to this little party of the mind. This could have been something you find with your GPS if you had it clicked in just right. But most GPSs were off. So let's not go off of that at all. Like your map was broke. I don't know where this X was. How am I supposed to find the little dotted trail? Or maybe the beach was full with a bunch of cargo that people just unloaded from their hull. Yes, they just want to break a bit before some of that shit will break from the weight of it. Because how much density does it have? I don't know. I don't think we'll truly ever know. How does this become like the land once we step off of the shore? and the bubbles would come because there'd be animals below. They were the wolves. They would fucking beckon with their calls. Yes, they were strange, kinda like a dolphin, but more strong. Yes, and how long could they hold their breath? I don't think the world would ever know. Like he just bit into the sucker off of 3 licks. He should have been more patient with it. The English patient when I spit. Just strumming this piano until all of my fingers were numb and calluses. Boom. I'm Pinocchio, bitch, but I never lied before, so how would I know that my nose could grow? Yes. Sprinkle in some more grass seeds on the lawn because I want it plush and green as fuck, the fucking greenest thing you ever saw. I miss the green thumb when I start to get this gold. I'm just gathering momentum in my ship and I just blasted off. All of these windy roads lead back to this little cabin. It's like a shack in the middle of nowhere. No electricity cords can travel this far because you would need an extension one, the type they don't sell. No Home Depot has ordered it yet because there wasn't in the catalog. You couldn't even got the chance, it wasn't a question mark. It was more of an explanation one because I told you like 6 times already, dog. You're starting to frustrate me, I'm getting flustered now. Yes. No amount of coins tossed into the well would even fucking help against this wish. You need to put something to lean against your house, like you put your second mortgage up. Yes, there was gonna be a recall of votes. This guy's gonna get in for show because he's got the elimination one. He's got this big magical stick he hasn't even brought out to the table yet. Yeah, we could play some cards. I bet I would win, give me the bolts, and then I would know I got the best hand for show, but it's usually the best hand that you be losing on. Cause they pulled you in like some fish. The seasoning was delightful, I could tell. Where was all of the black pepper at? It was gone. I picked it out, one by one. Yes, this grater wasn't gonna do, so we had to toss it out. Toss it to the side of the road for the pedestrian walking by to pick it up, like nice. I'm glad I walked on this road. I'm glad I took this route. I'm glad these cars haven't me running me over yet, because I know one of them wants to so bad. Yes. So I better be quick, I better get inside that door and then lock that bitch like I got some type of killer on my ass. He's got a knife that was long or it was sharp and maybe even both. I didn't have time to realize it, but when I realized it, it was the finest thing, the finest dish. The type cooked with some truffles that were expensive as shit. Yes, I would like to ask the chef, personally, how much was the truffles and what type of dog would hunt them out? Was his sniffer real good, like his nose? Did he smell them when he was close to the road where I walked? Yes, then bring it back like a boomerang, bitch. It would just knock you in the head like I'm knocking on a door that was made of oak that belonged to some Lutheran church that I don't go to at all. But I bet if I did, one of those sermons would collect. One of them would collect. Boom. My BGM go. My BGM go.